Ever had that spark of an idea for a podcast? But then the thought of all the technical stuff, the hours of editing, the promotion, it just felt like a lot, right? Well, today we're going to walk through a complete roadmap to launch a pro-level show, and you're going to have your very own AI co-pilot right there with you. Okay, first things first, I want you to just look at this number. 80%. This isn't just some random stat. This number is a total game changer, especially if you've ever dreaded what is without a doubt the biggest time suck in all of podcasting. Yep, that's right. With the AI tools we're going to cover, you can slash your editing time by up to 80%. And look, this isn't about cutting corners. No way. This is about reclaiming your most valuable asset, your time, so you can pour it into what really matters, making awesome content. So the big question is, how is that even possible? How can an AI just swoop in and automate the most tedious parts of production, from cleaning up audio to creating artwork? Well, that's exactly what we're about to break down. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, Podcasting Powered by AI. We're going to start with the big picture here, looking at what it really means to have an AI co-pilot in your workflow. This is the new playbook for launching a show fast and efficiently. The key thing to understand is that AI isn't just one tool. It's like having a whole crew of specialists on your team. Imagine one assistant who automatically makes your audio sound crisp and clean. Another one instantly generates your show notes and transcripts. You've got an in-house designer who can create stunning artwork from a simple text prompt. And you've even got a data analyst showing you what your audience is hungry for. It's a massive leg up. Okay, on to Section 2, crafting your podcast's blueprint. Because let's be real, all the fancy tech in the world can't save a show that doesn't have a solid plan. So before we touch any software, we got to build that strong foundation. This matrix right here, this is your secret weapon for tackling the hardest question. What on earth should my podcast be about? The goal is to land in that sweet spot. That's the magic intersection where something you're genuinely passionate and knowledgeable about meets something a lot of people actually want to hear. A passion project is cool, for sure, but if you want to grow, that sweet spot is everything. Next up, format. What's your style? Are you the solo expert who can deliver a tight, focused masterclass in about 20 minutes? Or do you thrive on the energy of a back-and-forth conversation in a 45-minute interview? There's no single right answer, just what's right for you and the story you want to tell. Now, let's talk brand identity, and it's so much more than just a cool logo. You have your visual side, of course, the cover art, the colors, but your audio brand is just as critical. That intro music, your unique tagline, the way you sign off every single time, that's what sticks in people's ears. And notice the little details, like the 3000 by 3000 pixel spec for cover art. Getting that stuff right makes you look pro from day one. All right, let's talk gear. Section 3 is all about building your home studio. And I know what you might be thinking. Here comes the part where I have to spend thousands of dollars. But honestly, you really don't. Let's look at setups for every single budget. So check it out. We have 3 clear pathways here. You can get started with a fantastic USB mic like the Samson Q2U for under $100. Seriously. As you grow, you might step it up to an audio interface for more control. Or maybe one day you go for that legendary broadcast quality setup with the Shure SM7B. The key is you just start where you are. Okay, if you only take away one thing from this whole section, please let it be this. Listeners will forgive a lot of things, but bad audio is not one of them. Your first and best investment should always be in a good microphone. It makes the biggest difference. Now for the really fun part. Section 4, the AI Production Assistant. You've recorded your audio. Now we get to see how your new AI helper handles all the heavy lifting of production. Remember that 80% time saving we talked about? This is how it happens. I mean, just look at how simple this workflow is. You record, you upload it, you click a few buttons to zap all the ums, ahs, and background noise, you give it a quick review, and you export a polished episode. A process that used to take hours of tedious manual labor can now literally be done in minutes. This is that 80% savings in action. All right, let's tackle another huge pain point for new creators. You've made a great sounding episode, but you need eye-catching cover art to get people to actually click play. So what do you do if you're not a graphic designer? This is the solution. Instead of learning complex design software, you learn to write a detailed prompt like this one. You feed this description into an AI art generator, and it will give you dozens of professional options to choose from. You get to be the creative director, not the pixel pusher. It's a total game changer. Okay, you've got your show, you've got your brand, and your first episodes are polished and ready to go. So now what? It's time for the final phase. Section 5, from launch to listeners. Let's get your podcast out into the world. First, you need a host. This is basically the online home where your audio files live, and you have some great options. Anchor is completely free, which is perfect for beginners. Buzzsprout is famous for being super user-friendly, and Libsyn is the tried-and-true industry standard. It just depends on what you need. A successful launch doesn't happen by accident. It's a strategy. This timeline lays out a proven plan. You build anticipation with teasers, release a trailer, and then, on launch day, you drop a batch of episodes all at once to get new listeners hooked. Then, that first month, consistency is absolutely critical for building momentum. And here's where AI becomes your marketing engine. Your work isn't done when you hit publish. An AI promotion assistant can take your single episode and turn it into a dozen different pieces of content: social media clips, a blog post, an email, multiplying your reach without you having to multiply your effort. But this goes way beyond just promotion. AI gives you superpowers for growth. It can analyze your data to tell you what topics your audience absolutely loves. It can help you find sponsors. It can even help you understand your listeners on a much deeper level so you can create content that truly connects. This is how you grow smarter, not just harder. So there you have it. We've walked through the entire process, from finding your niche all the way to growing your audience, all with a powerful AI co-pilot by your side. The technology has removed so many of the old barriers that used to stop people. The path is clearer than it's ever been. The only question left is, what story will you tell?